Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Let's start the stream off with some alcohol. If I can order the drink. There we go. What a day. Alright, so on the menu for today, we are, what are we doing? Rumors you don't have to worry about. Main plot, we should probably do one of those. Companions, still gotta do that. Probably should do the family history today. That we can have Carver kind of like us. Man, we have a lot. Well, we're not doing premium comment this act. Let's see. So side quests are just, you know, you find an item, you turn it into someone. The secondary quests, gotta do that too. Okay, so I'm thinking we start out with, which one of these should we do? I said last time we should do Black Powder Promise, we should probably still do. But I kind of want to maybe do some gallows stuff, because I kind of do family history, which then we can do, which one was it? There's one of these errant letter, and like a couple of these start in the gallows. I guess just go to the gallows and poke around. And that's where we'll go today. Hello. We just started and we were drinking? Hey, it's what we do. Hello, everybody. Where is... Okay, they're following. Who do we want to bring? This seems like a pretty good layout. We really gotta start thinking about companion approval. So I haven't bring Isabella in a while, so let's bring her out and see what she's up to. Constitution, I guess, and then dexterity. Because I like that one. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so let's go into the gallows and look how much stuff we can do in the gallows.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for you to be here?
Oh, I'm sure nobody will notice little old me, don't you worry.
Very reassuring. This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
Oh, well, what is a circle you know?
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
I mean, she's an apostate, so duh, she isn't into it. But I feel like maybe it's just me, but Malcolm Hawk was kind of okay with the Circle until he fell in love with Leandra. So, well, depending on his backstory. So Malcolm Hawk has a couple of different backstories, to be quite honest, and I don't know which one's real. So, at the very least, let's be neutral here and say the Circle just doesn't work.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Rivalry, damn it. Well, we tried. Why am I Isabella? Who do we start first? Should we have Carver for Nah, we'll do like a surprise for Carver.
I know your face. I am Tobias, and you are a hawk. I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
My father must have left quite an impression. The letter I found was ancient.
I needn't tell his own child how special he was. As to the letter, it pained me to send news of the Templar's death.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
Sounds like he didn't quite understand the job.
Doubt can serve the faithful, even as it vexes them. I fear this has been lost. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family. such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
I like that Carver has a special name like that. It's sweet. Alright, what do we... There's some stuff we just don't need, but I don't know what. Let's sell all the junk, though. There we go. Anything here? I can't remember if I've been through here to look for stuff, but it looks like I have. Okay. Now we will kind of just poke around a bit. See what we... Aha! The Enigma of Kirkwall. It begins. That's, well, one is, I think, is one of the very first codex entries I've done, so there's a lot of mistakes in it. Two, actually a very interesting codex entry. Everyone should read it. Alright, Thrask.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fainreal. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is.
Poor guy.
How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainreal wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about the Templars finding out anymore.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
Fenris rivalry for that? Shit, man. I'm failing this.
I will not forget the kindness you've shown me.
Come on. God, I'm kind of tempted to redo that, because that's a lot of... I think we got a lot of, I don't know. I mean, we'll be alright, but it's just kind of like, sucks a bit. And Fenris is a grumpy gills. You hid knowledge of a mage in front of him, what'd you expect? Okay, look, I expected him not to be a dick about
I am
it.
glad to stand here day after day. It is predictable.
Man, his outfit, though. We already talked to him. We talked to her. I think we did both of these, but now I just wanna... Yeah, alright, so we've cleared out the shops of stuff I might want. Restoration potions. I feel like potions in this game is very much underused. Oh, that reminds me. Have I... gameplay? Normal. Alright, cool. I do a lot of testing for Versace Hawks. I couldn't remember if I kept the thing or not. Alright, let's talk to you first.
I hope they find Karen soon. And Wilmed, of course.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
Do we know if Fenris and his sister are half-elf or full-elf since his mother was a slave to humans? Because in this series, half-elves look like humans, despite what Fainreal happened, that's a whole other issue. They are definitely full-elf. So...
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmed and Karen were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
Why must you
shit.
keep silent about Karen?
I didn't mean to click it!
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive. Seems to me a weak Templar would die just as quickly.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmed came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Alright, let's go catch them on the road then.
So, Isabella.
Do. So, family history. Oh, let's finish that up. Hey, Carver, I got something for you.
Here, I got you something.
Why?
We ended on a tense note last time. Take it as you will.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them. For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver.
Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Well, there you go then.
I wonder how it compares to yours.
I'm sure someone thought far too long about my name.
Hey.
Point is, this was a swordsman.
A man who let him look ahead. It would always mean skill thoughtfully applied. Not exactly master of all blades, but Father actually thought there was worth to a swordsman. Thank you, sister. It's a connection I didn't think was there.
Aw. Fourth wall break finger guns. Pretty much that was what that was. Alright. Let's spring out, because we're going after Wilmid. I'm going to keep Fenris. Because it's not going to do any mages any favors. And... Aveline? Yeah, we can do Aveline's quest while we're out too. Why not? Unbidden rescues. There's a whole bunch of like other stuff we can do, but I'm not going to do it. So let's go after Wilmid. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff. Act of Mercy. Way it should be. Okay, so we'll probably hit up Wilmid and then Act of Mercy. And then... Herbalist tasks. I don't know. We might do some other things while we're out. We'll think about it. Kind of miss Stenris' haircut, to be honest. Oh, God. Stenris is going to haunt this playthrough. Alright, let's go look at Cullen. Or corpse. That's dope, too, I suppose. Did I miss something over here? I feel like... Hey, look at that. It's an Easter egg. What do we get? Jack shit. Love it. Is that where they are? Oh, that's where they are. What's over here? Aha. Tiger's Eye fragment. Look at me getting all of this junk.
Andraste be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
Dang, Cullen.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
I thought Templars only treated mages this badly. Nice to see you're branching out.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me.
Noodle boy.
preserve us.
Once you reach Inquisition, would you play with a console controller? Just for funsies. No. I have before, and I do have one. But I just... Console controllers are miserable with mages. I feel like you constantly have to aim your abilities, and it's just a big old pain in the ass. If I wasn't playing a mage, maybe? But, nah, that's definitely... Oh, hello. Hey, buddy. What up? Oh, I should have saved the ice for the rage. Go down! Well, I could try fire, but oh, he's dead. Never mind.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... Is it even possible?
I play as a male warden, so I don't find Cullen cute and just kind of don't get his popularity. I think there's a very... I was going to say small, but I think it's got a pretty large popularity of women that enjoy tortured men in a way. Like, something about fixing a guy really turns some women on. But that's my assumption.
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling
Men
hosts.
enjoy that 2K. Okay, fair.
I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
I wonder, is there... Which I know you meant, like, men like tortured men. That's not... But I mean, like, is there, like, a male equivalent? Like, or I guess female... Or if you're attracted to women, like, that kind of equivalent. Like, is that just Manic Pixie Girl? Or would it be something else? I don't know. This is another topic for another day. Seen one demon, seen them all. Do that one.
With what I've bumped into in
Damsel in
Castle,
Distress.
nothing surprises
Oh,
me
that's a
anymore.
good one.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
Okay, Damsel in Distress brings up a really good thought. Because maybe it's just people like saving people, but there's something about like saving a woman from something physical or saving a man from something emotional that, like, I don't know, is intriguing for those attracted to men and women. Yeah, why did you hit him in the balls? Because that was kind of a low blow.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages.
Friends?
Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded. I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Well, hunt some demons.
Where there's one demon, there's usually more. Where do we start digging?
I fear it is time to widen this investigation. My discretion may have cost me one of our best recruits, Wilmot's friend Karen. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
All right. Wilmot had a belt. Oh no, that was something else. Oh, women just had women. Wilmot just had money. Anything else that I'm missing? All right. Where else? Okay, let's do Aveline's side quest.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Or is it? I don't think there's anything actually over here. I just kind of want to walk around. This is one of those maps that I don't think should be used very often because it just feels too open. Oh, hello. Don't care getting this first. Kind of dumb. Okay, probably hit 3 of them. I think my storm just came completely wasted because they all ran forward. Shit. Assassin? So the question is, where are we going first? Which way is the actual thing? Okay, looks like it's not gonna tell me. Great. So we'll just kind of peek in nooks and crannies and see what we can find. 'Cause that sounds great.
You hit like my grandmother.
Aha! Chest. Oh, there's someone over there. Shoot. Oh, there's a lot of people. Okay. Alright, Bip Bip, we need your very minuscule power. There's definitely less tactics involved in this. It's more just like spam buttons. Maybe I'm just not in the stage of the game where it gets a little bit more thoughtful. So, we won. We did win. I think I missed some things over here probably because they were killing things without me. Nope, it's clean. I was really so shocked that I was a dog and not a slave. Oh, fuck. Way to go, Isabella. You had one job. God. Elfroot, hey. I am sort of going for the achievement where if you collect all... See, that's where we kind of want to be, so I think I might loop around too. Well, we'll keep going. Okay. Where if you collect all of the material, you get like an achievement for it, and I have never gotten it because I usually just meet 1 or 2. I am also not using a guide for that, so it's just kind of like this random thought that I have in the back of my head of maybe I'll just try to search for it, but I'm not actually going to look that hard. I don't know. I need to just start getting all the achievements because I just generally don't care about achievements, but I feel like I should. Let's kind of go back this way, see if we missed anything. I think this is just circling back, yeah? Yeah, we've been here, so... Is there anything up here? I don't think so, so we go back here. Could it be that Cassandra is so emotionally charged, extra violent, extra romantic, extra flustered because she was once tranquilized? I don't know. See, I guess, like, me being me, I also read that as just a product of, you know, seeing her brother, like, die right in front of her. If we have to believe the telling of Dawn of the Seeker. So trauma, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It might, I don't know, like, maybe it's because of her technically being tranquilized in the,
We're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
In the how to be a Seeker, but... It could be. But then again, like, the other Seekers aren't so much supercharged like that as well. Well, that we know of, really. Maybe they're just better at hiding it. Was the anime with Cassandra's before or after her Seeker training? Oh, it was after. She was already a Seeker. They call her Seeker Cassandra. Oh, now you sense a trap. Thank you about that.
How about you?
I'm gonna steal something, please. Alright, I would rather. Oh, come on. There we go. Hi, Mrs. Gill and others.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
For some reason, you calling Mrs. Gill reminds me of an awkward moment when I was in training. I had to be a part of, like, I called it advanced babysitting, because, like, on my end, I just sat there and made sure the kids didn't kill themselves. But it was supposed to be, like, for kids who had been through some shit, and so it was, you know, just helping them kind of normalize their situation with other kids who have been through some shit. And anyway, like, I was the student intern, and there were two older women. They weren't, like, super old. They were probably in their, like, late 30s, and neither of them were married, but I was. So it confused the heck out of these kids because they just associate age with Mrs. or Miss. So they would call me Miss Caitie, and they would call the other two Mrs. So-and-so, but it was actually reversed. And so when it started happening, we don't want to correct the kids. We feel bad, so we just let them do it. So kids don't get it, and it was kind of funny. All right, these are just like little side quests, so we'll just go in here and do it. Maybe we should have brought Meryl, really just because this is Meryl's place, not because of anything else. Herbalist tasks. I can't remember. Is this... There's one act where we have to get ink from the Dalish, and I don't know if it's this act or another. Stop confusing kids. I mean, it's been a couple years now, so a little late for that. Fainrail, hey buddy! Did you say anything?
I can't thank you enough for letting me come here. But it hasn't been quite what I thought.
Getting sick of all the elves?
It's better than the Circle, but we haven't made as much progress as I hoped. You know, when I lived in Kirkwall, I felt like everyone could tell by my face I was an elf. Now I understand how easily I passed. It's harder here.
Still, we appreciate you bringing him here, friend. We would not see a son of our tribe suffer alone. Please, accept this as our thanks.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit! 2 gold. I didn't know you got that.
May the dread wolf never hear
another
your
nightmare.
footsteps, child.
They just keep getting worse.
Slow, I'm afraid.
Oh my god, look at this guy's name. Ebsilsam.
Something of yours, Sarah.
You have done a great kindness in returning this.
Alright.
How are you busy?
Alright, so where are we going to get this thing? It just doesn't even tell us.
Not too busy for you.
Let's see what the journal tells us what I have to get. Secondary, herbalist tasks. The Dalish, pure iron bark. The Dalish, we know where to find it. Master Island?
I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
Are you a specialist? What sort of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
Do you have any pure iron bark in stock?
What use is iron bark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will. Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there.
What happened that warriors as skilled as the Dalish refused to venture to the area?
Your respect for our hunters is most surprising, stranger. The place is overrun by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
It really wasn't your fault, you know.
So is it in this map or is it in another map? And that's the biggest question. There is just up in here that we haven't really looked at, so I'm gonna pop in here.
No herd of Hala. I thought all Dalish clans had them.
There's something up this.
I enjoy a man with markings like that.
You've enjoyed many, I suspect.
Oh,
where
Bip
I come
Bip.
from, they're called tattoos. Sailors get them all the time.
Bip Bip, the assassin, has to finish conquering these Amaranthian conspirators.
Not a one. And the pictures are different. Usually breasts.
I suppose a pair of Lyrian breasts tattooed onto my chest would make...
I like how the Lyrian breast talk just completely overran this very important side quest that we're doing. Fire. More fire. Just constantly more fire. That's what I want out of this. Alright, is that the last of the... Yeah, quest completed. Do I have to go back to the lady, or... Alright, end of that then. Can I not? I cannot move the map. Okay. Or if I can, it's not those buttons. Alright, so there's probably another part of the map where we can get iron bark. I thought this was going to be easier to get the iron bark. I thought we could just pop up and get it. Aha! There it is. Magistrate orders kind of want to wait on. Herbalist tasks, that's part 2. Blackpowder promise. Active pursuit we cannot do with Thunder Center pockets. So let's finish this one and maybe go up to the bone pit. Here we go. This is practice for when we go into the deep roads, yeah? That's what we're doing? See, the funny thing about this game is that Act 1 takes so long, and then Act 2 takes a little bit longer, and then Act 3 is so quick. Or, not longer, shorter. But it's Act 1 really long, Act 2 is pretty, pretty good size. Act 3 is just so quick. That, like, it feels like we're going to be in Act 1 forever, when it's really not going to be that long. Be interesting to see how the episode, like, a number of episodes breaks down. And if, perhaps, where is this iron bark? Perhaps there's more Act 1 episodes than anything else. Okay, why do they come out of everywhere? Act 3 only feels longer if you do the DLC during it. Vanilla is super fast. Yeah, we'll be doing one of the DLCs during it, but the other one we're going to be doing during Act 2. Just gonna hear you explode. Bip, I need Bippers. Good old Bip Bip.
Oh, I'm good.
I thought there was some sort of... I think I remember this quest and there's a... ogre that pops out. Yeah? Did I make that up? Did the acts have the same length in the story? Like how much time they span in canon? No! Fuck! I thought I remembered it, ogre! Jesus Christ. I like saw that coming, couldn't do anything about it. Honestly, I don't know, because they don't really tell you how much time it takes for each act. It just tells you how much time is in between each act. And at the top of my head right now, I cannot remember how long it is in between each act. Are you going to do the Marquis Assassin? You're a braver soul than I. Yeah, I am. There's a lot I don't like in Marquis the Assassin, but like the gameplay, like the actual DLC itself, like I think the puzzles are fun, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and like sneaking around is fun. After that, goes in the garbage bin. But that's a rant for when we actually get there. All right, we got iron bark. Let's go save some guys in the bone pit. There's also a herbalist task there, which I think is the spiders. Jinx, is it the spiders? I don't know. Okay. This is our first time here, so let's kind of poke around and see what we got.
This ground is cursed. Only wretched or ignorant souls would linger here.
Bearded beast, Artanel's remains. Such a terrible place. Oh, and looters. Great. I think I gotta get better at, like, aiming this firestorm. I'm not good. Bip bip, go tank for us. Get you in the back at least. Treat you in my sleep. Aveline, what are you doing? Get back there. Lucky rabbit's foot. Okay. Wasn't that lucky then? Barrel, moth-eaten scarf. Haha, bone pit. Get some codex entries. Sire. Oh, hello, Fussel. Who would have guessed? There's bones in the bone pit. This way it's blocked. Eventually we'll go down there and fight a dragon, but that's Act 3. Navara! Okay. Weird place to have a Navaran codex entry, but we'll take it. I don't think there's any quest that makes you go up here, honestly. It's just here. So glad I walked. Internet's fixed now. Miracle, what one can she can she? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got it fixed, but I mean, at least knowing my ISP and assuming that German ISPs are similar to American ones, the next time you want to stream again, poof, there it goes. Bye-bye. All your hopes and dreams gone so easily. Aha. Another Enigma of Kirkwall. I think there's 6 of these? I don't remember. Rebel. One here, the bone pits. What am I getting here for the herbalist tasks? I don't remember. Oh! Find a dragon fang. These elusive creatures would never come near a city, so search for the outskirts. I guess we got it already? Or wait, no, hold on. Bring the iron bark to solicit. Okay, now it's glitched out, but... Okay, so it's just whatever the fuck. What's my call? Instead of going mental on the phone, I had a good laugh with the mate and asked if he could fix it 20 minutes later. Everything worked like a charm. That's honestly the best way to handle those types of calls.
Wind coming from
because like
cavern.
The people on the other end of the phone, their only job is to do call center. They do not know why things aren't working, so there's no use getting mad at them. Get mad at the company, but. Hello, friends. They're like kittens who want to eat you. I mean, I guess, Isabella. Oh, look at them. Good pick. They're... Hey, hey. Oh, God. Hey, that kind of worked out. Oh, shit. All of the dragonlings. Oh, I forgot if you bring Meryl to this. She says something really cute, but we don't have Meryl, so... Ah, damn. Alright. well, I fucked up. My bad. Okay, there's a couple different ways here to go. That's the way out. There's like a little nook here. I just wanna, yeah, see. Almost missed this. Refine lyrium. I think this is gonna be closed off. Yeah, closed off. I'll say this about Dragon Age 2, because it reuses the maps. If you know, you only have to memorize a couple nooks for the whole game, and versus, you know, the other games. So there's each map has its own unique areas to look for treasure. So you find them once, you find them for the rest of the game, which is bad or good.
If we kill them,
do that. I feel like better to keep them in the area. Not. An attempt was made. My stream keeps buffering, someone else having a problem. I think it might be your internet. It's done, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, we're still in battle for some reason. Okay, there it goes. Reboot. If they did a remake, remaster Dragon Age 2, would you want them to make new maps? I mean, I guess first off, I don't want them to remake or remaster Dragon Age 2 because I feel like the resources could be used elsewhere. Like, I'm content, not like super pleased, but content enough with Dragon Age 2 that I don't think it's warranted. But if to make new maps, I guess if they were going to remake it, they'd have to make new maps, you know? Oh, hello. Came out of nowhere, which is pretty apt for this game, honestly. I like the treasure hunting in Dragon Age 2. Well, I guess it depends on treasure hunting. If you're talking about the shards, I actually don't mind the shards. Mine is like one or two of them that are just in spots that are just made because they want to be assholes. And those are really frustrating. But everything else, not too bad. Like, I don't mind collecting quests. Like, sometimes they can get annoying, but if they're, like, mostly optional, they're pretty decent. Because they're kind of relaxing, for me at least. I saw the word panties. What are the guys talking about over there? I get a how the hell you have my panties. Okay, well. Whoop. Hello.
Price and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Hold on. What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where did the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. There was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was. Only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
I've apparently been match made. Oh, okay. This place is always a letdown because it's never the Christmas ever. One day it will be. Congratulations on the matchmakes. I hope your marriage lasts a long time. Mazel tov.
You better get going. Try not to get eaten.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Another dragon. And larger. Not a threat we should leave behind.
Meryl's is cuter, but I appreciate the attempt, Aveline. Don't mind us. The bard is trying to sweet-talk my panties away. Okay. It sounds like you're not objecting, so alright. We can dig it. Alright, let's go fight a dragon. Mature dragon. Well, I have a lot of fire spells. I don't know if that actually does anything with this guy. So let's just hope it does. Oh. Mari, go tank. I mean, it's already halfway there, so it's not like we're having a bad time. Where did Isabella go? We're missing one, aren't we? Oh no, I just can't see it. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Now we got some dragon fangs. Dope. Look at this fun altar to dragons. Huzzah! Yay to Vinter. Made with the skull of slaves. Gotta love it. Probably. Alright, where to now? Magistrate orders I don't really feel like doing. That's because that's a Debbie Downer of a quest. We probably could turn in... Well, I'll just turn in the herbalist task when we have the third one, because otherwise what's the fucking point? We were going to go to the strip club, but it's not a strip club, but I forgot what the name actually is. So let's change our party and go do that. The in-game sound could use a touch, small nudge down, can barely hear your voice over the yelling in combat. Oh, okay, hold on, give me a moment. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was recording actual footage, and I forgot to turn it down. There we go. Now it should be better. Does friendly fire, is friendly fire still a thing in Dragon Age 2? I don't think it is. I have never noticed friendly fire being on in Dragon Age 2. Same thing with Inquisition. Maybe I just have it off on both things. But also, I kind of like it being off. But, what do I want to do? Magic. And willpower. Seems pretty good. Okay. Forest now burns with greater intensity and scorches larger area. That sounds pretty dope. I like the fire. How is my inventory, by the way? Is it pretty bad? It is very bad. Let's stash some of the stuff I want to keep, because I do want to keep, like, you know, Anders and their first stuff, if that makes sense. I think Heartbreaker. Which one? One of these is Isabella. I think Isabella actually still has her... Oh, wow. That was all this. Isabella still has her go-to stuff. Okay, a lot of this can be sold, probably. Let's... Okay, we want to... Okay, who do we want to bring to the strip club? Probably has to be Anders and Isabella, for sure. And Carver. That seems good. Awkwardly bring your brother. And I kind of want to go to the Hangman just to chill out and do some inventory management. Yeah, buddy. Carver needs to level up. How is... He has a good staff. Don't need to keep it. How is her daggers? This Heartbreaker is better than... Oh, it proves the level up, though. 15... 13. That one sucks. But that one also improves the level up. Okay, so let's give her that. They just look the same. 21 versus everything else here is probably not going to be anywhere near good. And then Hawk, what do we have for you? 35, 35, 30, 42 still the best. This isn't actually as good, but is it cooler looking? Ooh, it is kind of cool looking. I don't know. It's cool looking, but I'm gonna pass. 32. What's this one look like? Kind of sucks. And it's really not that much better to, you know, justify. So we're gonna nix it. Do they all have stuff to wear? They did. Okay. Then we'll go into Lowtown, sell some things, and go into the Blooming Rose. Caitie, remember to save. That is a good thing. Probably should have brought a drink. Oh well. Save. There we go.
What are you looking at?
Oh, we should level up Carver. Carver, we want you to be mostly about strength. That's your lease in life. I'm gonna go for that.
Your sisters were both mages, as was your father.
Okay, we'll just sell a whole bunch of shit. Rayo 1, 2, and sell. Does not even matter, honestly. Oops. Don't need any of you. Also, don't care for a lot of this. I'll keep the green ones. Because the white ones I know are just kind of bullshit. Yeah. Sell junk. And we're good.
Nothing. It's not always passed to all siblings.
Probably get more unique staff styles in Dragon Age 4. Really all weapon styles. Kind of need some help. I think if we go to Darktown and then Hightown, it'll pop us right where we want to be. Are we going to have Templar or Warden Carver? Well, you'll have to see in like 6 episodes when we finally get out of Act 1. Okay, did I do it right? Nope. All right, well,
you don't like me, Carver.
I'm like,
I don't like you.
All the way over here.
That's unfortunate. Hating someone just because
you mean all styles in general, more unique looks all around. Yes.
I don't hate you because you're a mage. I hate you because you won't shut up about it. Oppression this, Templars that. I'd had enough long before you.
Oh, Carver.
Maybe it's time you put some thought into it.
Oh, great sword. There's something else over here, I thought. Oh, it was just leave area, probably. Okay. Alright, Blooming Rose, here we go.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
The difference between a courtesan and a whore is... well, their shoes are nicer.
I don't think anyone's looking at their shoes.
If someone here tries to hire me again, I'm leaving.
I heard you lost something.
Aha.
This it? You found...
What do I want him? Willpower? Oops, not all. And then focus on the healing for him. We'll do that. We're gonna need it all eventually.
I don't know what to say.
There's a couple things to do here. Aha! Chest! Well, I didn't look like there's anything in there, but apparently there was. Cracked staff. Torn trousers. Ugh. Just rummaging through people's garbage just to get something in life. I'm the story behind that, Anders. I think we all do.
I've got your usual ready and waiting for you upstairs, Sarah.
Many thanks, Madam Z.
Oh, Mirren. That's Mirren, by the way, the guy,
I won't mention this to your mother if you don't.
Oh, Gamlin.
He didn't really
I'll get your order
ask you
to
to wear a feather boa.
All Asian.
Serena's brat. Sabina's.
I can do whatever I want. You're not the boss.
He is a brat. Let's go here. That's just the door to the main room. There's some marker here. Oh, hey!
No easy prey.
Ooh! I don't think I've heard this music before. Shit, man! Check this out! Yeah, how often do you actually fight in the Blooming Rose? Almost never. I actually can't even think of another quest where you fight in the Blooming Rose. That was pretty dope, actually. Alright, that was neat. Fun little adventure. Wow, what music is this? Never heard that. Yeah, I don't think... is there another quest where you fight in the Blooming Rose? Because I honestly can't think of it.
Anders there? Can I speak
Oh,
to
Jathan.
Anders?
Oh, right,
Stop
right.
yelling. It's always me.
That's another quest.
Oh, good. I didn't want to talk to that other guy. You know, a stick in the mud.
Aha,
He
Isabella.
can still hear you. Justice and I are one. Anyway,
Ooh,
you
girl.
wanted to talk to me?
You're in
Not
trouble.
really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
I think
I
yeah,
can't
that's
do
gonna
that.
be locked until we get there. Okay, so let's just we're here. Let's talk to Jethan.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Oh, I like him. He reminds me of someone.
I can see why Nanette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Do you think Nanette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Sorry, that little like come hither moment when he says balls.
Ghislaine knew about you and Nanette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife-ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
I think it's one of the ones you get if you save Vigil's Keep instead of Amaranthine. I think Caitie picked the wrong option in her save editor. To be fair, I don't know if this is a Gib thing. It says you could choose if you saved both, and we did, so I chose that option. So I think I might have a weird flag where I have both world states. So I don't know. That is one of the problems with the Gib. Sometimes some funky things happen. But
were you hoping Nanette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Nanette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Nanette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Someone else Nanette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Nanette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
oh god, the motions.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
There's a quest here, but I do not want to sleep with him, so we're gonna just mosey on by.
Do you need something, honey?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
Rude.
You're no prize yourself, sweetheart. Is there something you want?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
The Templars are the ones who want this information.
We make a lot of our money off of nervous Templars that expect some privacy.
I'll be discreet.
Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown.
Yeah.
You should hear what some of the others are called.
Can I, though?
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Alright. I'm stuck. There's too many people.
Welcome to the Blooming Rose. Personally, I wouldn't say it's blooming precisely, but the name's not my choice.
Alright. Let's go check out I do know the exotic wonder from the east. This is safe here.
You must be the exotic wonder of the East. Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Are you certain we can't postpone this, Hawk?
You should listen to your friend.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
You really can be quite a bore. You know that, right?
I'm here on business. Karen. Wilmot.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Oh boy.
I will not be toyed with.
How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Messere.
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messere. Please don't kill me.
Alright, welcome to Caitie's Strange Fan Theory Corner. Okay, so she's using blood magic, but where's the blood, guys? There's no blood. Where did the blood go? So here's my theory. Period blood. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Anyway, I'll be honest, I kind of like killing her because she is so unrepentant until she realizes she's not powerful anymore. One more taste of power and she's back in on this. So Caitie, no, I knew it. So, yeah, okay, I generally prefer killing her, but I'm kind of debating it, because if you let her live, she becomes a Chantry sister and all that stuff, and I kind of like that redemption story. Also, like, I just want to see if she comes up later. So, I don't know. Still waiting for the period blood magic video, Caitie. I don't know, man. It's not the amount of blood that counts. Right, but where was the blood? Did she, like, prick her finger? I don't know. Where is it? Anyway. I don't know. I think I'll let her live and then regret it probably. Because, like, in the end, it, like, really isn't that big of a choice. And I kind of just want to see what happens if she lives. Alright, tell me everything now. You really should die, but let the law take care of it.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic.
Tirani put me here. To some biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
So you technically do get a quest if she lives, but that quest happens no matter what, if she lives or she dies. If she lives, she tells you about it. If she dies, you can stumble upon yourself. So that's that.
Tell me about Tirane.
Mind if I sell the video idea? Please, go for it.
She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
How can she be a Caitie sister if she's a mage? Because I misspoke. She just becomes very religious.
Some blood mage bitch needs to pay for this.
Oh, I got rivalry from that. I mean, I am fucking this up. What?
I'll get your order in a minute.
I kind of want to know what you're talking about. Alright, let's continue. Oh, and now I just got your warning about the rivalry. Well, it happens. We'll make it work. Eustace's pommel. Where do we want to go now? What do we want to do? We could continue on with enemies among us. I mean, we're already kind of doing that. Might as well just go for it. The first sacrifice. Oh, we got a couple things to do down there, actually. Do we want to do that? We do want to take Anders on enemy among us, actually. So we'll just avoid first sacrifice and do everything else. We'll do that. Oh, can we turn to the conspirators? Let's okay, let's turn the conspirators first, and then we can. Excuse me. Then we can go to Darktown. Yeah. Get some to drink. Liquid courage. In which Danica becomes an alcoholic. Maybe we'll have a redemption arc where she cuts back in Act 2 and then is sober by Act 3. Alright. We want to go Lotan. Could people use their medical issues as a source of blood magic? Like if someone is internally bleeding, could they use magic or does it need to leave the body? I thought it needed to leave the body, but that's actually interesting. Internal bleeding could cause it as well. Alright, Sergeant Joanna.
I know you.
That's the last of them. You do good work. Come, men, back to the vigil, and away from this cesspool of a city.
Oh, rude. Alright. She needs better cunning, I think. And then continue on with that. Call it a day. Back to the hangman's. We're going Lowtown. If I was a blood mage, I would just bite the inside of my mouth and stealth kill everyone. That is a decent idea, actually. Oop, I'm as Isabella right now. Where are we going? Sanctuary. Okay, that's where we want to go, but what are the other arrows here? Elven Radicalist, Locks of the Golden Fool, and I think, yeah, first sacrifice is way down there. So we actually want to go over here. Well, time to write that video. See you all around. Oh,
I'm sorry about your sister.
I'm excited for that one.
She sounds like a special girl.
Why?
I thought
because
this
she was a
last.
mage.
Perhaps
Should
your
we?
other sister says she was a good person.
That does not diminish your kindness.
She never turned down a chance to help people.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure the Chantry's got a shrine with her portrait on it.
I was trying to be nice.
Stick to Surly. It works for you.
Oh, Carver. Could it be they just didn't have time to put in the blood?
Go
they only put in 3 dungeons.
Who
I mean,
knows what this
that's
many
probably
blood
the real
mages may
answer.
have summoned to
but...
defend themselves.
Alright, there's a switch somewhere.
Tread lightly around here.
Isabella? Isabella? Okay. Isabella says tread lightly and
Such
then...
a slave driver.
Slave driver. Rude. Can I move this around? Can I not do anything, apparently?
Let's finish this!
Well, the thing with internal bleeding, even though it is very bad, but like that brings up the point of like, can you use your blood if it's just normally like where it's supposed to be? Like, is that an option then? Can you use just like blood in your veins without letting it open? What about like, I don't know. What about the circulatory system is so sacred that it cannot be broken, so to speak? Hey. The veil. Corpse. Great. Love it.
Go down!
Next With the Veil will be about blood magic. Oh god. I actually don't know what the next With the Veil is going to be. Also, we don't know when it's going to be. To be quite honest, we're kind of, like, not sure if we should do one, because, like, the way the weekend works out is that... So, the first episode that we would release would be, like, a couple days right before E3, or at least EA Play starts, and, you know, that's what we want to do. So, should we just hold back a couple days and release an episode on whatever happens or whatever doesn't happen during EA Play? Because at the very least, Anthem stuff's going to be at EA Play. Should we talk about that? Or should we release an episode the week, like the couple days before E3, and then just wait to cover it after, at our normal time, about a week after? 2 weeks after, really. So, I'm not quite sure what to do. I think I'm more of the opinion of just, like, we have a late episode and just E3 happens and then we release something. I think Jordan's more just keep on with the schedule, so I don't know, we'll have to talk. Do you guys think we'll get a DA4 announcement during E3 or EA Play? Technically, we've already had a Dragon Age announcement with the teaser. So, oops. Oh! Jesus. That was like a really delayed reaction on that trap, but I appreciate it. I'm kind of hoping we at least get a mention. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't think we're going to get anything super interesting. How do I watch E3 EA Play this year, by the way? I don't want to miss it. Also, I wouldn't mind a late episode. I don't have a link right now because I don't know if I even have one, but like it'll be streamed somewhere. If you Google like the day of, it's going to be on the Sunday the 8th, I think. It's whatever the second Sunday of June is. That's EA Play. Just like Google EA Play and they'll have some sort of streaming service. Because they're only doing streaming this year. They're not doing anything else. So, alright.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
Always the demon thing. Can't you people say no?
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
You do know I cut a path through your abominations, right?
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
The demons are using you. Fight them.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
All right. Someone asked if she was possessed. I don't know for certain, but I think the Desire Demon only pops up after she's dead. Then again, I never really turn around until after she's dead, so I don't really know. Yeah, and it was kind of talking like Taroni, so I think that was her. Grimoire the Apprentice. Alright, what is this Desire Demon? Hold boots. Come on.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
So, when do we find out if this one's got a demon inside?
I never understood why people could be so terrified of mages. Our family had two. You, Bethany.
But your dad.
But this... Andraste was right to warn against magic.
Of course, maniacs with swords and the Maker on their side have never hurt anyone.
Maybe they have a reason. It's just that I never really thought about their side. Now I see.
What happens now?
What do you remember about how you got here?
I was with a lady, and then things got fuzzy. Nightmares then. On fire for days. A demon laughing. The naked lady with her razor claws in my chest. I'd wake and hear screams. Maybe my own. I'm sorry. It's all a tangle in my head.
Any chance you can tell if Karen has an extra passenger?
Well, there's one sure way.
What was that about?
If there was a demon in there, it would have defended itself. Looks like he's clear.
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
When you talk to Sir Cullen, maybe downplay the blood magic angle. We don't need the Templars cracking down even harder.
All right. Now what do we do?
I'd kill for some food. Again.
Again? Oh my. Well, we want to turn this quest in, but we don't want to do it with our current party, I think, because we do want to keep them in the Templars. So let's go to Hangman. And let's start out with what else can we do? Let's just put like Varric, Aveline, maybe like a mage. Carver's fine. I'll be the mage, I guess. Ooh, level up. Attributes, Constitution, really. Oh, we can turn in Aveline's quest. We'll sort of turn it in, just like the next step of it. Maybe we'll do Aveline's thing then. Constitution, just one. Dexterity, cunning. I'll put both in cunning. Okay. So we'll go turn in enemies among us, and maybe the herbalist task because we're just right there. Then we'll do the way it should be and maybe get Unbidden Rescue and then go back out and kind of do some of this stuff. That's what we'll do. Oh my god, we need Codex out of Dungeons and Dragons game. Oh god, that's a lot of work though, I don't know. Oh, she's just... I gotta be in this cutscene!
Very deep.
I've got some good news and some bad news.
What? What is it?
Good news, Karen is safe. Bad news, half of your recruits may have been possessed by demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Hiring a mage does not sound like the right thing to do. Whatever.
The situation is dealt with. Who is right and wrong is academic.
Wrong. This is no stuffy scholars' debate. This is the central fact of the world that Andraste recognized. But I will not preach. Thank you for your service. I will relieve Karen of his commission now, pending investigation. If there is any chance he still harbors a demon in him...
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position, or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
We conducted tests on Karen. He's not possessed. He can stay in the Order.
I hesitate to ask what methods you used that you are so certain. Still, you have done much for us by stopping these blood mages. I will heed your request. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Yay. No disapproval. Sometimes better than nothing. I'm just gonna turn in these two herbalist tasks over here, even though I have a third one to do.
Thank you, my friend. Only one thing
The
on
first
the list
enchanter does not wish me to sell merchandise. He says I am.
Yeah. Poor guy can't get a job. Okie dokie. Leave. What are we doing? We wanted to do Viscount's Keep, continue with Aveline's quest, and then maybe Unbidden Rescue. Wait, I thought he did the mages and people speech. Maybe that depends on what you choose? There's a couple of options here. Let's go this way first, though.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
There's one room in here. Ah.
I heard you lost something. This it?
I didn't expect to see this again. Thank you. Truly.
Alright. Let's get this asshole.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours.
It was. single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. Satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donick. A good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
If you remember the book, Heart in Hightown, like the, well, I guess it is in-game, Varric wrote it, but then also just the actual one you can buy. Donick Brennikovic, what's his name?
Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
But real quick, Donick Brennikovic from the book is kind of, his name is taken from Donick from this, like, the good man we'll meet in a few minutes here with the silly chops and that other female guard, Brennan. Oh boy, a lot of stuff.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone, and there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Tal Vashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
This isn't a task for a guardsman?
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Kunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sarah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
We said all that, so yeah.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Messiah, please stop kicking
Yay! Friendship points. We needed those. Okay, let's... Where are we going? What do we want to do? Do we... I think I kind of want to just keep going on with Aveline's thing. So let's go with that, and that's Lowtown. We'll just go through Lowtown normally, because we gotta start doing these gang quests too. So much to do! The lady in charge of the Winters doesn't look as brutal as she usually does. Did you mod her? Not really. She shouldn't have like an actual face mod on, but she probably does have an updated texture, and maybe like, I don't know, the makeup could have been edited, but the makeup that would have been edited would have just been bolder rather than softer, so I'm not quite sure. I think he's over here.
We can't waste time, Hawk. Guardsman Donick is here somewhere.
Well, yeah, that's where I'm going. Oh, here we go. Who are these people again? The Sharps Highwaymen. Oh, God. Oh, up at 5:30. That sucks. Have fun. Gil, do you know if the toolkit for DA2 mods work on this game? I don't. I know it's on the same engine, but there are differences.
Let's finish this.
And I at least know there's a lot of like Dragon Age 2 content that has made its way backwards into Dragon Age Origins, but I can't think of that going the other way around. I also don't know if that's just because most of what is in Dragon Age Origins is like armor and weapon-wise is already in this game. Directions to the Sharps base. We've got a new base and... Oh, this is like a dude. We've got a new base and you lot best keep the law away. Directions to Lowtown, sneak below, but don't come unless you got good eyes or got good news. You'll get an answer square between the eyes. Ignacio Strand. Oh, that'll be something to do later. Okay, now let's go see Donick. Donick!
We must be getting close to the ambush. I'm not losing another.
Supposed to be alone? Grab him. We will grab him. I think you need to call this stream 30 chats or something because there are too many flirts happening. Oh, God. Maybe y'all were inspired by the blooming rose and this is what has happened. Y'all alright? Oh, the game hiccup there. I thought we were going to crash there. I have some mortal terror. Oh, hello. Is that it? Alright, that was it.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Aww.
Guardsman.
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Selling out his own? Forget guard captain. This man needs to be in government.
Not now, Hawk. Jevon needs to see how justice works. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
Hey. Oh. I know like a lot of people don't like his silly sideburns, but like when I first met Michael, I first met Michael when we were both 18, young, fresh-faced little noobs, and I guess his school didn't let him have a beard, so he kind of stretched the limits and did very long sideburns instead. So he had like this ridiculous sideburns. Like Michael's still Michael sideburns in my phone to this day since we met. And I don't know, I have fond memories of silly sideburns. He grew his beard like pretty quickly after that, but yeah, I don't know, just fond memories of silly sideburns. Also some really great, terrible photos of him when we first started dating that will be shown to any children. Or something. Oh, there's one guy. Is there I'm assuming there's more behind the door.
Now
Yeah,
you
okay.
fall. I'll deal with this.
Oh my god, Michael's a facial hair rebel. He likes his beard. There's very few things Michael is like super passionate about, and for some reason beards is one of them. I don't get the man. He loves beards. Whenever we're out and about and we see someone with like a really long beard, he'll like point it out and be like, look at that one. And like be very reverent about it. Bloody butcher's gloves. That sounds safe. Michael's a true man's man. He is. He is. He's my lumberjack. Silly sideburns and long goatees. That's my Michael's look. Good man.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward.
Oh.
Courtesy of some interested friends.
I never meet anyone normal.
She really did sound like she was trying to sell sex toys there for some reason. But she is a friend of Red Jenny. Fun facts. I don't know if I don't know when we'll learn that, but we will learn that eventually. All right, I kind of want to finish Aveline's quest. Let's go do that. Is it possible to have two geek soulmates? I would say so. I like to think Michael and I are soulmates.
Good day, Sarah.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch! This was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged! Quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment?
Oh, she looks so happy.
Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Oh, look at her. She's so happy.
If the deep roads is what you want, you have the coin to do it.
Oh, I love Aveline.
Not much room in the barracks, but
oh,
there's nowhere
Donick. I
I'd
saw
rather
his
be.
name. Hey, Donick.
I trust you are well, Donick.
I am. And your reward is well earned. It will be grand having you over me. Above me. In rank, guard captain.
Thank you, Donick. It will be grand indeed.
I'm here. Right behind you.
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
Aw, you didn't let him down.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him. But he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him. But I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
I love her.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
Exactly.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawk.
Well, there is that.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
I can't imagine the captain of the guard will like wandering in my shadow.
It's not like this job means we're on opposite sides. The good you do, it seems rather appropriate. Besides, I'll be making a patrol schedule, and I don't intend to lead from a desk.
I look forward to working with you, Guard Captain Aveline.
Still strange, isn't it? Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawk. It's where I should be.
Aw, Aveline. How are we doing on her approval? Well, at least we got somewhere. Okay, what are we going to do now? Where are we going? What are we doing? Okay, we still need to get that spider thing. I think that's going to be when we're doing the, creepy serial killer son quest. Premium content we're not doing. Main plots. And rumors. Oh boy. Blackwater Promise and Acts of Mercy. So, we got that to do. What time is it? We got 15 minutes, roughly? A little more. What do we have? What do we have? The bone pit. Oh, we could turn in the bone pit. Let's do that, because we did it. Might as well turn it in. Okay. Oh, now. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm going to have to walk all the way. Oh, well. It happens.
That's ridiculous. How could anyone believe it?
What are they talking about? I want to know. Ah. We'll never know now. I'm thinking, because I don't... We might be able to rush through a main quest, but I feel like we're not going to be able to, so I feel like the best thing to do right now is the last couple minutes to just do some side quests. Some easy, quick ones.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
I bet their first task will be cleaning up the entrails the last shift left behind.
A dragon killer and a mind reader. Wonderful. Let us discuss your payment. You have been a great help. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together?
Work together? With him?
I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. It will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Val Royeaux. I once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene. Simply put, I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
Seems like the miners could use protection. And an advocate.
So, to our first order of business. We'll replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Ferelden's out there. But it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the bone pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright.
Not here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
Okay, well, oh, right, there... What was the other guy? He's... Oh, he's not too far away. Let's just go get him real quick. I think the side quest of just picking up random shit and then having to give it to people is kind of annoying, but it gets good money, so... Traditionalist Envoy. Oh, Sandal. I don't think we've talked to them.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised.
Have we talked to Bodan yet?
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Enchantment?
Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I like enchantment.
And wedgies.
He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort of expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine woman. After all her accomplishments, may she find even greater success.
Cheers to Celine.
But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Well, I kind of already know it, so yeah. Wish to buy.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Alright. Do you have gloves of the Circle Minor? What does that mean? I'll sell all the junk at least. Alright, and then enchanting. I think we have some stuff we could probably... Yeah, we'll give him a rune of physical damage. Have a Parlothane against fire, because I like fire. Do we have any... We do. What is equipped by Danica currently? Oh, we should actually put things on our compatriots. Okay. Bartrand, whatever his name is. Bartrand. Oh, hey, Franz. Sweet. Now, there was a book for sale. Did we end up buying that? I think it was here. Maybe it was his. There's a book we could buy. Aha, Tome of Technique. I think we finally have enough money for it. Oh, wow, we definitely have enough money for it. Oh, boy. Can we... Or did it already, like... No. How do we use it? Or does it already do it? Ah, already did it. Oh, I guess we get a new ability finally. Golly. Cone of Cold, confirm. Now, I do like Cone of Cold a lot in Dragon Age Origins. I think Dragon Age 2, it's kind of lacking what made it so great, so I'm gonna really not use it as much as I did. There's a lot to do in the docks. There's some to do in Lowtown. Some to do in Darktown. Let's go to Lowtown first. I don't think I ever had that much money in Act 1. Yeah, I have a valuable loot mod that I think really kind of destroys any economy that this game's supposed to have. So that's why I have so much. We're just gonna quietly ignore that that's a thing I own. Bonwald.
I think I found something of yours.
Don't wave that around. I mean, thank you for this perfectly normal item.
Did her thing.
I doubt the mystery of who killed those swindlers will ever be solved.
Right. It was us. Or Bip Bip. Bip Bip the assassin. Right, let's go talk to these workers and try to convince them to go back to a shitty job.
Have you anything to spare?
Poor guy. Hey, it's you.
Hey, it's the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow Ferelden, no less. Oh, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jensen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
He works in the shadows just sort of
You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job, she'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well,
And trust these teas, Jansen, take it. We can drown our sorrows every night, and not with his dark town swill either.
Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Hey. I don't know why they paid us, but I'm down with it. That one looks like my dad! Well, cheers to your dad, man. Oh, I guess we don't talk to Hubert. Hubert. What else can we do? Act of mercy. Don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. Yeah, let's do some of the docks. We might be able to get pretty far into we're pretty far already, but I think by next episode we can complete most of the rest of Act 1, and then maybe the week after that we can start the quest to, I don't know, maybe we could get into Deep Roads, I don't know.
Walk in peace.
Oh, there's a quest here. There's a couple things here. Gustav. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I think I fucked this up. Hold on. I think this is a quest. Back up, back up, back up. I think there is a quest here where I have to... I thought... maybe not, though? I don't know. We'll redo it and see if we can do... So there is a quest in this game. I can't remember where it is. Where you have to eavesdrop on someone to get the full quest. And that might be it. I know it's in that area. So we'll see. We'll just kind of approach, but not quite trigger it.
Repent.
That was weirdly fitting. That's a load we want to save. Okay.
The alienage is overcrowded. Someone should do something.
This your brother? You like the motion of the ocean?
Oh boy.
Never going near a ship again.
Okay. Nah. Okay. Well, we'll try it here. That quest is at night. Okay, so I don't know who this is then. Who is Gustav? What am I doing? What is this quest? I'm very confused. Who are these guards? Why am I fighting guards? What's going on? Oh, that's the quest if you say Amaranthine. Go on the steps. Oh, gotcha.
Hawk, I've seen you with Mirren before. Did he send you to get me? Harriman's guards killed all my men. I thought I gave them the slip, but they found me. You tell Mirren I never turned on him.
I'm not going back until you can walk, limp or crawl, behind me.
Alright, I think we got this from Mirren.
I think I can walk. He got it before Harriman's men could do much damage. His rear guard saw us coming. They fell on us from all sides.
Which any professional would have expected.
That's him. That's Lord Harriman.
Most of my enemies would not stoop this low. Are you working for Conrad Tooley? Perhaps Lady Reinhardt?
What have you done that so many people want you dead?
You sound Ferelden. We are. So you should know I'm the one who convinced the Viscount to send aid to Denerim. Many of my fellow noblemen resent that. They want me dead before he sends the money, so they can reclaim it for Kirkwall. Will you kill me for this?
This is not a job I can complete.
Thank you, Ferelden. When I learn who sent you, I will be sure to leave you out of any retribution.
I don't want to be the one to tell Mirren you did that.
That's alright, I'll tell him myself. I don't know. I got a lot of friendship at it, and that's all that really mattered.
You look like a sinker.
So this is a quest because we got Balin on the throne.
Lord Heremont, what do we do with the human?
Stand down. She's not our foe.
What was that about?
Assassins. The boat to Ravain is within sight, but the Carta would see me dead before I get there. How would you like to make some coin?
I've never seen a dwarven lord.
You still haven't. If you're looking at him in daylight, he's not a lord anymore.
I'm Renville Heremont, the last of my house. My family was once revered in Orzammar. Now I'm nothing but a surfacer on the run.
You must have greatly angered the Carter for them to attack you with so many witnesses around.
My family was murdered one by King Balin, after my uncle failed to claim the throne. Balin's reach is long, and his vengeance a terrible thing to behold.
I'll clear the way for you, Heremont.
Dispatch these ruffians and I'll pay you what I can now. And by the ancestors, I will reward you proper when I am safe. What is your name?
Hawk.
A good name. I will remember it.
The Carta has several groups lying in wait for us. Take the battle to them.
Now I think it's just like on the other side of the map, yeah? Finders Keepers, is that it? No. What I already forgot what quest it is called.
You look like a sinker.
Yeah, here we go.
Heremont spoke to you, didn't he? Whatever reward he offered, we'll offer you more to kill him.
How about I take care of you instead?
Stupid bastard!
No. Well, at least he tried.
Good day for you.
Stay off the docks. My men were. They're at
All right.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
I had long since paid my debt over this. It's grand to see it again. Day of the free marches.
There's another guy way over here. Oh, hello.
No pain. So simple, the elves get it.
Always know
Yikes.
the rails and chin.
Never going near a ship again.
Watch out by the Canary compound. They seem very angry.
Carta. All right, Finders Keepers is the guy with the poison that we don't know is poison. At least we're not supposed to yet. We'll do that in a minute. Actually, we probably don't have time. We'll finish the Heremont Crest and probably end.
So, we won?
All right, we'll do that later. I think we just have to get to this end of the
Well, at least it's not boring.
Yeah, here we go. Come on. Oh god, there's so many. We need assassin versus oh, hello. Varric, what are you doing? You were just chilling out there doing jack shit. Oh, thank you for joining the party. Now, Varric, now that I've called you out. Quest last was name updated. So I think we just go back to him, yeah? Looks like we do. There's a guy over here we can buy stuff from. I want to say hi.
Feel free to look at my merchandise, if you've the coin.
I probably do. Oh, buy these. Call that it. I also leveled up. Leveled up. Attributes, maybe like 1 constitution, the rest in magic. I mean, we're almost done with this tree. And then we can work on whatever specialization I'm gonna get. Here's a lookout, Caitie. Okay, well, I don't know if we needed a lookout, but I appreciate the forethought he had of thinking that we might.
Watch out by the Canary compound. They seem very angry.
Alright, dude. Hello.
I wager you've a bright future ahead of you. Take this. More will come, as promised. May the stone look after you.
Hey, everyone else leveled up too. Let's do this real quick. Attributes. Little constitution, heavy on the strength. I know we were going to do this. She needs more constitution, light on the strength. And finish this up. Alright, and with that, guys, it is time to call it and end it there. Next time, I think we've done most of the side questy stuff. Like, we've done a lot of the... Well, maybe we haven't done as many. Like, a lot of these we're kind of, like, in the middle of. Like, and they won't really take that long to really finish up. Like, that one's just reporting back. Yeah. So we'll probably maybe do... I kind of want to finish up all the secondary quests next episode, if possible. And then really grind out the last 3 of these main plots. And probably by the end of... At least not next episode, but the one after that, we might be able to start heading onto the deep roads. Okay, that seems pretty good. Cool. Well, guys, let's save and quit. And I will see you next on Friday, where I'll do more Sailor Moon fun times. Then we'll generally go back to Versace on Saturday. Maybe we'll try to do something with Anthem this week. I don't know. I don't know what Jordan's schedule is like. But guys, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you all next Tuesday at the very least. And goodbye.